full name is Lakshmi.
Where are you from?
I come from village Puchogola, which is located in district Bathinda.
Okay. Is there anything that you dislike about your hometown?
Sewage system is disliked by me because in the rainy days, numerous type of rain crowd road on the roads.
Okay. Now I am going to ask some question which is related to the birthdays. How do children celebrate their birthday in your country?
In my nation, children celebrate the birthday in many ways. Sometimes children organize the birthday party at a home, and sometimes children birthday party in the restaurant.
How did you celebrate your last birthday?
Last birthday I celebrated in the restaurant with my friends, because in this way I can easily spend my time with my friends.
What kind of birthday gifts do you like to receive?
Numerous type of gifts are received by me on the last birthday, like as clothes as well as a watch.
Okay. What type of gift do you like to give to someone?
Numerous type of gifts are given by me to send the others, like as clothes, watch, and teddy bear.
Is there any difference between the way of celebrating the birthday in the Asian time and celebrating the birthday in the present scenario?
In the Asian time, I celebrated my birthday with my family members, but nowadays I organize the birthday party in the restaurant with my friends.
Now I am going to ask some question which is related to the daily routine. Do you like to plan your each and every day?
Yes, I make the plan in my daily basis, because in this way I can easily save my time.
And what is your favorite time of the day?
In the morning time is liked by me, because numerous type of activities done by me in the morning, like as go to the park with my father, and after coming back at home, I go to ready for my institute.
Okay, what is the difference between spending the weekdays and weekends? Do you spend your weekends and weekdays in same way or in different way?
There are more difference between spend the time on the weekends as well as on the weekdays. On the weekends, I most of time spend with my family members, and on the weekdays, I go to the institute and attend the classes.
Okay. Do you ever change these plans? Do you ever change the plan of your weekdays and weekends also?
Yes, I make the changes on the weekdays and as well as on the weekends. On the weekends, mostly I spend time with my family members, and that day I am totally free. But on the weekdays, I go to the institute and attend the classes.
Okay. Now this is the end of introductory part. Now I will give you one topic. Firstly, you have a 1 minute, or you can take one paper and pen for preparing your notes, and after that you have to speak for 2 minutes. And your cue card is about describe a time when you had a disagreement with someone. Who was the person? Why did you have disagreement? Was the issue resolved? If yes, and how? At the end, how did you feel? Let's start.
Undeniably, disagreement is bad habit in individual's life. But although I had many times disagreement with my friends as well as relatives, but here I would like to talk about a time when I had a disagreement with my family members. Last month, I completed my senior secondary education. I took part in the arts stream, but my parents forced me took part in the medical, but I had not keen interest in the medical, but with the help of my when I met the professor Sukhdeep Singh, he suggested me lot of benefits related to the art, but I, with the help of my professor Sukhdeep Singh, I took part in the took the part in the arts, and I forced my family members, because I suggested with my family members a lot of benefits related to art, and it opens more opportunities in the future. That time I disagreement with my family.
After that, at the time, I tried to understand my parents. I tried to convince to them, but when they didn't convince, at that time I take the help from my professor, and he tried to understand to my parents. At the end, they gave me a permission to take the subject of arts. Then it was one of the time when I had a disagreement, but with the help of calmness and peaceful and patience also, understanding and mutual understanding that my parents have with me, ठीक है, I resolved that situation. It was one of the point. Try to explain your cue card according to the cues, and so that in this way we can clear our stories. So now I am going to ask some question which is related to your topic. If there is a disagreement, what do you do?
I have a disagreement with my friend with my family members. At that time, I try to understand related to my topic. If my parents do not understand my feeling, at that time I leave it the topic.
Okay. How can disagreement from escalating into fight?
I think numerous type of ways can be noticed to stop the escalating into the fight. When other persons cannot understand my feelings, that time I do not force that person, and I can.
Who do you think should teach the children respect, teachers or parents?
I think both are more crucial role in children's life, and numerous type of examples are set up by the parents as well as teachers in front of children. In this way, children can easily well behavior with others.
What do you do when you have a disagreement with your parents? How do you handle these type of situations?
When I have a disagreement with my family members, at that time I can easily
I try to convince my parents.
I try to convince my family members, but my family members too much support, and they can easily understand my feelings.
Okay, this is end of speaking. Thank you so much. So with the help of disagreement, we can use some of the synonyms like criticism, criticize, opposing section, contrast section, when my opinions clash with my parents. In this way, you can boost your score. Try to give your answer in the unique section. Don't go with the repetition. If you go with repetition, definitely you can lose your score. And the main mistake of candidate is about the cues. They do not clear their cues, and they are not properly sure about their cues, because they just make the story and represent the story. They do not know that how they should represent. They should represent the cues which are given, like what type of disagreement was, with whom it was, and how you handled it, how did you feel about it. So these type of cues are more important in order to complete the cue card and use the strategies for boosting your score. Some of candidates, in spite of having good speaking, they do not boost their scores. At that time they are totally confused. But the problem is about you should go with full representation which the examiner needs to have towards you in your examination. And I have uploaded many videos in which I have explained that how we should go with cue card, how we should go with introductory part, how we should go with cross sections. Thank you so much.